Hey all, this is a 10-minute and 30-second share. It's right for me to say what I'm saying because it's right. It's been miserable the past 5, 10, 15 years and more because real people have really done things wrong, committed crimes, and I am not out of it away from what they did at all because of what a wreck that just happened recently. So there is unfortunately me against the world all over again, right? You can use what I'm saying to help you start a case to progress and get away from what happened to you like this. There was a wreck that really happened, and I'm right because I'm being honest. I got rest, I take care of myself, I don't have sex, I don't smoke cigarettes, I don't do drugs, and I don't drink, and I'm rarely cussing. That's it. So the songwriter side of me is start from the heart. These are real stories that saved my life, that keep me level-headed and sane, right? And unfortunately, the world out there is not that way. So you need to get along with you, to get along with others. They say, "I'm okay, you're okay." Here's where we tell the truth to help me, right, gain a friend and get support because this wreck is upsetting me so bad. It's hurting me more. Real simple. I'm a veteran. I got up and I needed to go to a VA. We can get a lawyer. You can help me get a lawyer. There's one in the world. I know that could help me sue the VA for whatever we could get, right? And I'm not selfish. I do. I do, and I am doing. I do 100% up to that percentage, and I say I go 150 because that is my disability rating as a U.S. veteran. I'm really that banged up from before, but as I'm healing, kaboom! There's another worker, a wrong worker out there in your world, right? So here's what I did. I went to the Plano VA for the next right government action, and I went, and we could sue the Plano VA because of that day. They took my right action government paperwork, but they wouldn't see me, treat me. And I had a tragedy happen days to weeks ago where I was almost killed, and I don't feel like I've got it out of me yet. And here's where I'm going to talk about what happened that day, which can help me get support. That's what I need: support squad, support. It's not just ex-military support teams, support squads, support units, support system. And then the military way is sometimes right. You need a platoon and troop and company and battalion, brigade, and an army, and an air force and a coast guard and marines and a navy and more. So anyway, the wrecks have made my body and my heart super sore. But what's right is that your heart can share. I'm helping you. Maybe I want to help you raise your self-esteem so you have a great to good life, a better life, right? The goals, when you wake up and you're afraid of things, you maybe need to do them later. Procrastination can kill you, maybe. Those are not what I want to talk about. It's one thing at a time and a sentence, and make sense with one sentence. Like, you can have a short-term goal, you can have a medium-term goal, and you can have a long-term goal, right? And the short-term goals are the ones you need to try to knock out or chip at, or, um, you know, this can help you clean the room. You got to crack a corner, right? Just start. Ignore your stinking thinking. Just ignore your thinking. That downside to positive actions, the right feelings will follow later. Like opening a door for an elder, right? Okay, you have the same 24 hours as everyone else, and you can walk backwards to remember things. But here's where we're headed with the wrecks. There's a woman who was wrong, and my life is going to be explaining it because my soul goes and my spirit sings and preaches and goes on, and you can use, it can rattle your brain, your heart, and you can match your heart and mind to be aligned, and you can make things right. But you can act the way that's right for you and just keep doing it, right? because you've done it before. So after I left the Veterans Administration, I've been wanting to sue the VA for years because there was an incident at COVID where a needle was stuck in my nose to my brain and it could have killed me. And the negligence of treatment could have killed me. That's real, almost losing my hand and my life. And neither one of the VAs, Dallas or Plano, would help. And that's something I probably need the most help about. Even going back to 3 SWAT teams going to kill me over a lie, that was the worst. That's why I'm not going to sound sane to you at all. Because this share is about not being guilty at all, that's all. I'm getting a little stronger, not near as much as I want to be. Like I might be getting a small percentage of 1% stronger, but not up to 2 yet percent. So anyway, what my heart is right about from the recent back, it's taken me years to get to the point to feel like that's me. I can't be honest to you except the way that I do, you know. And unfortunately, they say there's people pleasers, and I'm like, yeah, I'm in agreement to progress. I'm not in agreement to fight and try to win a battle over you. I just need to go forward and be happy. But the wrecks, like the migraines and the body pains, are insane. The training pain, right? That's where I don't want to remain, right? But so what happened was, the truth is, I've been going for the past several years because Rex, we did have an ex-band member try to kill me in a vehicle wreck, and I had a drunk driver, Mexican, almost kill me, and then I had a reckless wannabe race car motherfucker in Fort Worth almost kill me, and a drug addict run a red light stoned and break ribs. As far as two-wheeled wrecks, yeah, some of those. So I know how to avoid traffic. I've been doing it my whole life. So I went all the way around the town, like the outer circle of 635 to go from 635, 75 area all the way out away from Willowbrook Mall, Ben Shops. I saw a veteran and a friend and left, had a happy day. I made it that way. Now I went all the way out to Midway to go to 635 to go back to work because I wanted to avoid wrecks. So I'm at Midway and I have videos and I have proof that the woman was wrong. This is how simple it is. You can say it's my fault and I know it wasn't. When someone fucking stops in traffic, like just stops, right? Even if there's a light and everyone's stopped, they go forward, right, in a moment. When people go forward, other people need to go forward. One person goes forward in a line of cars, then the next person goes there. But this woman wasn't operating, driving, moving, aligned with the law, was not moving. So there was no time. So it's a bumper, like I almost got killed, and the injury really is worse on my side, and I know that it's not my fault. So my priority is to call the insurance company and say, you need to get this straight. Be that strong. You're going to watch this video because it's fucking true. When the woman does not go when the traffic goes, that's the number one issue. You can't be someone would say you can't be a fucking in the way, like a duck sitting, getting everyone killed around you, right? Anyway, that's how bad it was that immediately my right, I still have head aches from that, and back and neck, and my left hip was wrecked. So the emergency intake is more correct, which is just me telling the truth. The paperwork is not, the exiting is not accurate. With the left hip, yeah, there's damages more from the wreck, but my right arm and my back and neck were fucking fucked up. We'll go to 10:30, but I'm not gonna stop, man, because when I'm right, when you're right, you can't stop. You got to keep going, and fucking people are fucked up, so you need to drive around them. And to me, this town, Satan, and the bad workers have control. Like the woman She just probably had weapons in the car and drugs, and maybe was on drugs. But I guarantee you one thing: I feel like she was texting at a stop. So that's why the wreck happened, and I didn't get out of the car. I just got evidence and facts, and I got to put it out there and not worry, because when you're right, you got to keep going, but you need to share about it so you get the wreck out of you, and then you can clear the path, because you'll see the results progression. Well, one more